Sometimes giving it all you have isn't enough. In typical sports, the more you practice, the better you become. When wanting to improve your physique or strengthen the gym, more is not always better. Most likely, more is going to cost less. So what are we going to be doing about this when you most likely are feeling like you're doing the best you can? Well, first we have to look at how to improve in the gym. And first thing is, in order to build more muscle, you need to make sure that you train with the purpose of lifting more weight or reps than last time. In order for this process to happen, we need to have enough energy and be mentally and physically ready for the task. So then looking at this, having too many sets and too high intensity is going to limit the amount of progression. But why is it going to do that? Well, because too much volume causes too much to rest from. It's kind of like having an exam and wanting to read your entire syllabus in one night. It's too much. It's way too much to remember, and you're going to be too tired after it. It's very short term and will cause too much fatigue. Instead, we need to have an amount of volume which we can recover from. Almost like reading a certain amount of pages every single day. It's going to be enough to grow, but not too much that you can't recover from it. This is the same sweet spot we need to find in the gym. Finding the most volume you can recover from. It's also called maximum recoverable volume. And then the second thing is food. You won't be progressing if you don't have the energy to work out with high intensity. On the other hand, too much food is going to be too bad for long-term progress because the body doesn't need that extra energy. Being in a small surplus near maintenance will be the most effective because it will allow more than enough energy for pursuing progression. So what are we going to do with this knowledge? Well, look at your program. Are you doing too much? Then take a step back. Instead of 3 to 4 plus sets, try 2 sets. Instead of doing 3 to 4 exercises for chest, try 1 to 2 per session. More is not better. Quality reps and quality sets will always be superior. And it can seem a little bit scary going into the gym with only a couple of sets per muscle group, because then we have to have each set count more. But I promise you, when you have more energy, this is not going to be a problem. You're going to feel like you're going to have this extra energy, so you will have more quality reps and sets. Instead of going to the gym 5 to 7 days a week, try 3 to 4. More time to recover, and with that, more energy during every session. This is true quality. If you find that you get bored, obviously, without many workouts a week, then you can always add in cardio on rest days or ask me and I will happily help you find a balance. It's very important that you have this idea when you're going into the gym. You need to try to be better than last time. You are not going to break PRs every single workout. It's simply not possible. But you need to have the mindset of thinking, I have to do preacher curls. I'm going to go in today. I did 22 for 5 reps last time. I have to go in and either do 24 or I have to do 6 reps. You need to have some sort of idea to go in and beat the numbers. You can't just walk in doing the same thing you did last time over and over again, because then you won't move, you won't change, you won't progress. You need to force the body to change. You need to make it say, Benjamin, get your shit together, because you need to grow in order to become better. You gotta force the body to become better and progress. We need to have this mindset. So that's also why it's really important to have enough energy to create this process. If you struggle with knowing how many reps and how many kilograms you should do, maybe write it down in a notepad, get an app for it. What you need to do is make sure that you know how many reps, how many kilograms you're supposed to go for. You don't have to do it forever, but it's very important that you every once in a while look up and check, am I progressing? If not, make sure you are progressing. I hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions, please feel free to write in the comments and I will get to it to help you. I hope you're doing good and you're healthy. Thank you for spending your time with me, you absolute legend.